gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Bell Wilbur.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Del, that is Devin. How are we today?
Good. Gonna be a short day.
Yes, this is going to be a short episode, ladies and gentlemen, for a couple of factors. One, I am ridiculously tired. Like it's one of those stretched way too thin situations. I had a very, very long weekend of work, and now we're here.
See,
Also,
the problem is this.
Yes.
If more people watched and got more sponsorship, you wouldn't have to work because you make a couple dollars that way.
Correct.
I'm blaming it on the
Correct.
fans. Y'all affecting this man's health.
See, I'm about to. Yeah, this ain't good for me. This ain't good for me. I could fall out right now.
It'd be over.
Yeah, I was close. I was close on the Level Down podcast.
Yeah.
I was close. Yeah, I was fading. I was speeding 150 miles an hour to a brick wall. I was about ready to go.
You know, it's cool. You've fallen asleep before.
Yes, it has not been. It will not have been the first time. I have checked that off of. I've checked that box before.
Yeah.
It happens. It has happened. We're gonna try to make sure that happens today. We're gonna try. And you know it'll help a little bit? The fact that we're talking about Elimination Chamber. Because Elimination Chamber wasn't that long. Podcast ain't gonna be that long. But some things did happen. We have a little bit more of we got a little bit more shape to WrestleMania, if we want to call it that, I guess.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is taking shape. Whether or not you like that shape is up to you. But before we talk about Elimination Chamber, what were your thoughts on the show that we witnessed last night?
It was a show. It was a longer version. No, not a longer version. It felt like an overproduction of Raw.
Raw with two specialty matches bookend. Okay.
Raw trying to do too much.
Yeah. Raw tried to do too much, or you got you decided you wanted to have these very specific things happen in your WWE 2K video game universe.
Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad way to put it. Felt like some kid was out there putting together a 2K 2K match.
Yeah, put some 2K stuff together. It was just like, here we go.
Yeah, this works perfect.
Yeah, he uploaded it online and we watched it. That's what happened.
Straight, yeah. Ain't lying.
But yeah, so let's talk about the Elimination Chamber and what it was and what it's going to do, or what we think it's going to do for WrestleMania moving forward. We started off with the women's Elimination Chamber match. This match consisted of Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Kiana James, Alexa Bliss, Tiffany Stratton, and Rhea Ripley. How did we like this match first, and then we'll talk about the results?
It wasn't a bad match. Like I wasn't upset over the match in itself. Like not by y'all. It wasn't as electrifying or as entertaining as I wanted it to be, but I wasn't like,
yeah, the women's match was decent.
yeah.
The women's
I
match
wouldn't
was
say anything
decent.
bad about it. I wouldn't trash the match. You know, I see what they're trying to get to, what they had to get to with Io and Rhea losing the tag team, which should have been happened, but I'm glad that it did happen eventually.
Yes, and we have the rightful tag team champions.
Correct.
In our opinion, in Lash and Nia.
Through this match, I would have wished there was just a little bit more shenanigans.
Okay.
Because I don't take Elimination Chamber seriously.
No.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Well, neither did they in the main event, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But
yeah.
But
so
I mean,
the people who were in it, I wish weren't in it. Like I did not care that Rhea. Who else was in it? Rhea.
Kiana James. They gave Kiana James a lot in this match.
Too much. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
First off, woman, cut it out. I'm sick of people online saying, "Oh, it's great they gave her a shot. It's about time." Shut up. You didn't care about Kiana James. You didn't care about her in NXT. You don't care about her now.
They didn't. They don't.
Really? That irked me. Like all on social media, everybody was on the Kiana James bandwagon. Everybody. Oh, she's great. She's this, she's that. No. Stop lying to yourself. That irked me. That was so dumb. So dumb.
They gave her gave her some stuff. I will say that.
Too much.
They definitely gave her some stuff. As always, I enjoyed the work from Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, she was great.
That was she was great in here. Did the job, did what she needed to. Got a stacked pin, which was cool. On Kiana James and Asuka. Taking James through the pod, which was pretty cool. I mean, a couple other. I mean, so like Alexa Bliss, for instance. I don't think we really needed Alexa Bliss in this, but then again,
well, I would. We didn't need Alexa Bliss in this, but her and Charlotte Flair, that relationship's gonna go away.
Okay, sooner than later.
That relationship's gonna go away, and not upset that it's going away. You know, I'm not gonna be upset about it, but it eventually has to go. They can't stay together forever.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun while it lasted. So you got to give Alexa, see how the fans respond to Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I could take it or leave it. I think Alexa's one of those people that's just always going to have star power, always going to be popular. So that's not, I don't think she's going to be having any trouble.
Not at all
with that. In that regard, Asuka looked great in this. For
I
the time,
wanted Asuka to win.
Yeah, I mean that would have been nice, but we knew that wasn't. It wasn't. It came down to the two that I thought was the one I thought was going to win. I'm glad that it went the other way. I'm actually okay with the winner here, but
Are we really? Really?
I didn't want Tiffany Stratton, even though I thought it might have been Tiffany Stratton that would win.
No, nobody wanted Tiffany to win.
No.
I'm seeing that she's looks like a little rebranding.
That's fine.
With the outfit coming out, she don't look all pink and
yeah,
which is all right. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna need her to try to clean up that swanton thing there. It looked like she was about to break her neck, and I gasped for a quick second there when she She landed a little on the base of the neck there. I was
Here's the thing.
a little worried.
We know she can't wrestle.
She's not the best.
We know she can't wrestle.
I don't want her to I don't want it to get to a spot where she ain't rolling right up from that. That's not good.
I knew when she came out, I was like, damn, I wonder who she gonna hurt. I did. I was like, she gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah.
But they didn't. I don't want to talk too much trash about her.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's fine.
I don't need to see her that often.
Right. Yeah. I mean, she didn't win, so that's something. Now
she's gonna be angry. Now she's gonna be like, I need to get a title shot and
something. Yeah. But
no.
but Rhea Ripley did win this Elimination Chamber match. So how
goes
does that
against
make
Cargill,
you feel?
right?
Yeah, so it's gonna be Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
All right, we already know Rhea's gonna win,
as she should. I feel.
Yeah, because Jade has done
nothing. No. Yeah, no. This has not been a good title reign.
Yeah, she hasn't done nothing, and I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know if this is Jade's fault completely.
Maybe like, not completely. Like, yeah, not completely.
But it kind of is your fault that you suck.
It's been this long, It's been this long. We've been through AEW, we've been through WWE now for several years, and there's, for all intents and purposes, there's been no change in Jade at all. Like she's just been Jade the whole time.
But here's the thing. She everywhere else I agree with. I like. Social media, hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
The attitude she's got.
She's got it. She's got it. She just doesn't have all of it.
But for some reason, is not fully connecting.
Yeah, the in-ring stuff is not is where it's missing.
Yeah, and it's hurting a little bit.
Yeah, like in where there's an emphasis on wrestling fans now. Yes, we watch it for different reasons. With different, some people want to be entertained. They want to see the promos. They want to see, backstage segments. They want to see how different people and different personalities react. But they also, to an extent, want to see the in-ring product also. And correct. I feel like, this isn't back in the day where we could mask that too much, or that people were more accepting to the fact that, oh, well, she's doing segment after segment. She's out there, but she's not wrestling in the ring. And when she is, it's not something that is good. So it's one of those things where it's blaringly obvious, and especially when she wins the championship and she's not doing anything in the ring, defending it or anything. You just see promos, you just see stuff like that. And it's like, okay, well, clearly there's been no improvement here. So I think wrestling fans in this day and age watch everything more to see if all of the boxes are checked in terms of wrestling ability, in terms of, believability, in terms of looking like a star, acting like a star, being entertaining in promos and all this and that. And she has something missing. And that thing that's missing is so obvious, and it's an eyesore.
And I don't here's the thing about Jade Cargill. Like when she first launched, I was excited. I think a lot of people were excited to have her in the WWE, and
Yeah. We're like, all right, she'll at least wrestle WWE style, so we'll see something different out of her than AEW, because AEW, obviously, she didn't do much of anything, and that, say what you will, the argument can be made that that was also a detriment to, in-ring ability, because she never really had to work a long match or do anything like that. But like, all right, well, certainly they'll give her the presentation in WWE, but they'll slowly, surely work in everything else, and then we'll see her style evolve. She teamed with Bianca. She was in place to have these feuds and these matches, and it's still the same performances.
But she was on track to get better. Like she looked like she was making some improvements.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what messed her up a lot is besides the fact that not having enough time in the ring, the injuries, that really hurt her a lot. Like, she just hasn't bounced back.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't want her to feel like, oh, bad mouthing.
Yeah, no, not at all. But it's, it is what it is. And it has been.
Yeah.
It has been for since we've seen Jade, since Jade's been on the scene in wrestling, period. So it's kind of what it is,
It's sad to see it this way, though, but yeah.
Yeah. So, keeping it on the women's side of things, we had the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship match, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Thoughts on this match?
It wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You got Becky Lynch, who's a performer. You got AJ Lee, who's a performer. But you can tell AJ's a little rusty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I didn't hold that against her at all. Like, I was just like, all right, it's, she ain't been in the game for a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some cobwebs to dust off. And you saw those issues.
Yeah.
But I still thought the match was, it was good for what it was.
Yeah. Becky.
What I'd like more.
Becky made her look great, Yeah.
Well, Becky, that's what she do.
Yeah, but yeah, Becky, yeah. She's just awesome at that.
Like, she was taking mistakes and fixing them.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that from Becky, that she's that good of a team player where she can be like, all right, this is going wrong. We're going to fix it this way. We still going to put on a really good show. So I'm not going to hold that against AJ Lee. Because what has it been, like 10 years?
Something like that.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
For you to jump back into it, like, thinking
to not have a singles match, of course she had the tag and the multi-people matches,
mm-hmm.
But the focus and the match was just her and Becky in this one, so.
And I'm cool with the outcome. Becky Lynch got things to do.
Yeah, it's fine now. I don't know what happens from here, if anything. We do have WrestleMania around the corner, so
I think it's going back to Maxine.
Oh boy,
is he either going to go back to Maxine?
You think we do a multi-person thing?
A little natty run.
That would be cool.
I think that makes more sense to give it to Natalya.
That'd be okay.
Let her get a little run. Let her feud with everybody, and Maxine being a focal point. And then Natty's not going to be in the game that long. She's here. She's here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
And give it back to Maxine. Let Maxine get another run in it, and that way you can throw the other women. You can build up Maxine, get Vega back into the mix, get the Poison Pixie back into the mix. You can get these women who are now in the shadows pretty much back into it and fighting for something.
Yes, work them in.
And I think that'll be great for, everybody.
This match had some back and forth, had some near falls, had some false finishes, had a lot of ref shenanigans that we were looking for.
Which I would love to see more from Carr.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's Jessica Carr and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. No, I'm joking.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
I wouldn't be mad at Jessica Carr really leaning into screwing with Becky Lynch. I mean, messing up every one of her matches, not counting nothing. That'd be fun to see that from Jessica Carr.
Yeah, that would be. But yeah, so the top turnbuckle was an issue. The exposed turnbuckle was an issue. Of course, Jessica Carr got laid out, was incapacitated for a while. Long story short, Becky fell to her own devices, got locked into that corner, into the buckle, got the Black Widow submission, and tapped out to AJ Lee, giving AJ the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
I don't know how I feel about that Black Widow move.
No?
That don't look complicated to get in.
It does. Yeah.
That don't look real complicated. Like you...
Complicated and simple all at the
sure.
same time. It's like, as long as you... Yeah, but... Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she need to... No, that's us.
Yeah, but AJ Lee is the Intercontinental Champion on the women's side of things. So we got that.
Yeah.
We got that. So her other half defended the World's Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor next up. And let's face it, there was no one in the world that thought Finn Balor was going to beat CM Punk at Elimination Chamber when we got the match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania coming up. It was impossible. This was never happening. So this was just a match. This one, more so than any of the other ones, kind of took me out of it because I'm like, are we going to get a good match? Yes, it's Finn, it's Punk. The match will be good, but I didn't care about it because there's nothing about it that's going to get me to ever believe that Finn was going to win this
match. I thought that we was going to get the Demon. That's what I thought. Yeah. I thought that. Okay. But when we didn't, I was like, okay, so this is just going to be a showcase of Finn's skill.
Mm-hmm.
So people can really, really remember, oh yeah, Finn Balor is that guy in the ring. Like,
right.
You got to think of like he's up there.
Yeah. And they showed
that. That's what I took it as. It's like, all right, we just going to showcase Finn. We're not going to let him win.
Right. No.
But you're gonna walk away like, all right, Finn he did his thing in the joint. Like he's somebody.
Yeah, Punk gets a good, lengthy, highly competitive match in him. Going into WrestleMania, so you get to see all that. So it did its job for the most part. Obviously CM Punk wins this match, and then CM Punk and AJ have a little moment there where they celebrate with their titles. They're in Chicago. She won the title. He retained the title. They both got belts.
She make me so nervous. I'm real nervous.
But I mean, it was cool. I mean, down to CM Punk's NBA-esque entrance, which was kind of cool. But yeah, now it's on to WrestleMania, on to Roman Reigns for CM Punk, and who knows what's next for AJ. I guess we'll have to maybe find out on Raw on Monday, or tomorrow, to see exactly what is next for her. Yeah, is it a rematch at WrestleMania? Is it something new?
No,
Is it something
rematch.
fresh?
Build
Is it
something else up.
are
You got
we
7 weeks.
are we getting to like maybe a multi-person match at at WrestleMania? Something maybe we could showcase more women that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. So what we finally got was we got the big reveal next for the big crate that was backstage at Raw and SmackDown for a number of weeks now. And on the crate was the message, don't open it until obviously the date of Elimination Chamber. And after we got the wrestling then we got the opening of the crate and the reveal of the contents of the crate. And what was in that crate was some dancers in Danhausen that did performed a musical dance number. And yeah,
I only ever seen him once on AEW.
yeah.
Once.
So there's been several times he's been in AEW. It's one of those blink and you miss it each time type deals. So
I was when I saw who it was, I was like, Danhausen. First off, me remembering your name was crazy. Crazy. And I'm like, I remember seeing him on AEW one time. I don't even know if he was wrestling.
Probably
I can't
not.
remember that.
He probably wasn't.
And for WWE to do this for this guy, ridiculous.
Ridiculous, yes.
I thought, what's the vampire bull who used to wrestle?
Gangrel?
Gangrel. I'm thinking we getting a surprise. He's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on out. That's all I'm thinking. Like, maybe they're gonna announce him into the Hall of Fame, or he's gonna be doing something special. If they would have brought Gangrel out, then Danhauser, the roof would have blew up. Pass that torch. Try you telling me you wouldn't be excited to see
Gangrel, yes.
Yeah.
Danhausen.
No, but it would have eased that blow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, this here.
The booze this kid got was crazy.
Yeah, this here didn't go over well.
No, they dropped the ball.
This here didn't go over well at all. This was not received. This wasn't received good at all.
You could have brought out Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, you could have. I feel like Mr. Iguana would have gotten some cheers.
A lot more cheers than this guy.
Yeah, this was.
And he's not going to be on WWE. He's going to AAA, right?
Oh, Danhausen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where Danhausen and the Danhausen character fits in WWE right now.
Nowhere.
I don't know where we get this at.
There's no place for him to be. There's so many people that I would have been more excited to see. Ariel Star, Bravo Americano. What's the bull? You could have had. They did show a little Chewy Martins. He's a little backstage John.
This
DMT, El Fiscal. We got tons. Eric. I don't know if y'all know Triple H's Eric, but Eric. Like one of the.
This here, man. He gave Michael Cole some teeth, a jar of teeth.
Stupid.
Yeah, like I said, there was a whole full on dance thing, and then he did
Is he
he did
on
he
WWE's
did.
website now?
They're selling the merch. They're selling the shirt. WWE shop
Hold on,
has
wait,
it.
here you go. Triple H responds to the backlash over Danhausen's WWE Elimination Chamber debut. What did he say? What Triple H say? Uh,
Anything good?
me not commenting on the crate and Danhauser. Michael Cole's got a nice bucket of teeth. I think we're in for a fun time. Who said that? I know that's not what Triple H said.
That sounds like
Shows Triple H response shows one thing clearly: WWE isn't backing away from creative choices. Whether Danhauser debut evolves into something bigger or fades into a background remains to be unseen. Oh, I think Triple H is just a fan of Danhauser and thought like, oh, let's just get him in here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Triple H is wild. I think Triple H is developing early onset dementia.
He's just losing it. He's I don't know. He's losing it, man. Yeah. So we got Danhausen in WWE now. So there's that.
Well, you got him.
How long is this gonna last? I don't know.
Where's Dralisco? Dralisco? I don't speak Spanish.
Dralisco? Yeah. Well,
I know him as Carlos. I can't pronounce it. His brother. That's Rush's brother.
So
right?
Dragon Lee.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Dragon Lee.
Yeah,
Rush's brother too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Oh. Well, interracial family.
So we had the men's elimination chamber. The winner of this would go on to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. This match consisted of Javon Evans, LA Knight, Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, Trick Williams, Randy Orton. Thoughts on this match?
We
got a couple things that happened here.
It started off good, had a drop. Then it got weird. Then it ended.
Okay.
That's how I experienced the men's elimination chamber.
That was the experience of the men's elimination chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all right, performances. Anybody do anything that stood out? How about Javon Evans?
Well, let's talk about how 3 black dudes ganged up on Logan Paul, beat him down.
Not mad at that.
No. Had the 3 blackest men in the game.
I wasn't mad at that.
Beat Logan Paul up.
Just beating Logan Paul's ass, which was great.
Yeah, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, stand out.
Yeah. As I feel like we needed to get them something, Trick Williams, obviously we see week after week on SmackDown. He gets a little bit more. I'm liking the trajectory. Hopefully we stay with it. Javon Evans, same thing. He's on TV every week. The crowd's behind him. He does incredible things in the ring. So
hopefully. He might not be back for a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Logan Paul botched that.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a
and
couple
the text message we got, they blaming it on Javon Evans.
Nah,
in the text group.
No, I can't. Oh, in the chat with our homeboys from the Turnbuckles and Spill Liquor podcast. Shout out to you guys.
So when I saw it, I was shocked. But then when I played it back, when I got in front of the computer, you can see Logan Paul, one, didn't have full control of the move. He had to overestimate how tall Javon Evans was.
He's
for
not
that move.
he's not a short guy.
So those two things led for this man to fall on his neck and his face.
Yeah, it was not good. That was not good.
Now, I don't know what Logan, I know it wasn't. Now, here's the thing. I'm not tripping that Logan Paul botched it, because Logan Paul doesn't botch moves that often to that extent. Like, I can't be like, oh, this is what he does. You know? But in this scene, he messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we had that, which was not good, not, at all, to one that was completely hilarious, and that was the LA Knight off the rope.
Oh, yeah. I just was like, oh, look at LA Knight not knowing how to wrestle again.
Sometimes he has problems with the ropes. Sometimes he'll do this jump up, he'll slip off of them, he'll slip. Okay, more than sometimes.
The man, he was only on the second rope.
He might need to stay off the ropes.
He ain't got no knee control.
He might just need to take the ropes off of
completely.
Out of the arsenal. Yeah.
Every time he touched a rope, he hurting himself.
Yeah, this did not look good. I laughed. I belly laughed at that one. And I
twisted his ankle.
Yeah,
we're trying to see if there's any report on Javon Evans.
No news is good news. Hopefully.
Yeah, there's no.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully if they didn't say nothing, that can be a good thing. So.
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. So fans are concerned.
Let's talk about the end of the match. We had Logan Paul with eliminations and all this other stuff, whatever. But we get two masked men this time. So we get one masked man.
Well, this is the third one. The first one they unmasked. They didn't know who that was.
Was it SmackDown?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it? Yeah.
Logan Paul unmasked him.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then afterwards,
we got three of them.
Yeah. So we got 2 and 3 on in the Elimination Chamber match. Your feelings on this masked people, and then the reveal of the mastermind of the masked man situation, and what does that do?
I had a feeling it was going to be Seth.
Yeah, Seth all along.
Yeah,
that's just cool,
and it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool
because we need to break the vision up.
There is no more vision. It's just Logan Paul and Austin Theory doing stuff, because the group got like another couple weeks before Austin Theory get injured. Like, I feel like it should just get disbanded. So who's Seth? Where's this going now? Like, I kind of felt like
beat up Logan Paul.
I kind of felt like before the Braun Breaker situation, it's going to be Seth and Braun Breaker, because essentially Seth getting to the end of this with the reveal being Seth would have been the one that masterminded him not getting into the Royal Rumble, or not being able to win the Royal Rumble by taking him out before he got in. So I felt like we were getting Breaker and Rollins at WrestleMania, but you think it'll be?
We're gonna get Logan and Seth.
Logan and Seth at Mania.
Oh, just an update reported by Forbes. Javon Evans was cleared to travel to Raw. There's a little quote from him saying that he's fine. He avoided serious injury. So we hope all that's true. And
it's always good to know.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna be Seth, and Seth is gonna beat up Paul. Well, first he's gonna go after Theory.
Yeah.
So Seth is gonna beat up Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Then beat up Logan.
Then get his hands on Paul Heyman. You think?
See, I don't like Seth going after Paul.
Maybe he does something like in the
that.
match at Mania where like he just like punches him or does something. I don't know.
Yeah, see, I'm not cool with Paul getting attacked.
No? Okay.
No, I'm not cool with that. It's Paul Heyman.
It is Paul Heyman. Yeah.
And I don't feel as though you should be putting your hand. I don't feel as though you should be able to put your hands on Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman should always have one in the back pocket waiting for you to step up. Like, as soon as you step up, somebody should just jump across the barrier, and it's like...
He's off limits.
Somebody.
Yeah. Somebody saves him.
Like, he got somebody. He pulling somebody out of old ECW rosters.
Yeah, somebody saves him.
Somebody. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, we'll see. Oh, so it comes down to Cody and Randy. Let's just... Cage is open at this point because the big reveal was Seth, so they never closed the chamber back. Stuff's just happening, just all over the place. Cody setting up for it was Logan, Cody, and Randy.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we get Drew McIntyre, who is still making sure Cody Rhodes does no more career advancement. By hitting him with the belt, taking him out. And then Randy Orton capitalizing on that with the RKO was swift RKO cover, and Randy Orton wins the Elimination Chamber. So Randy Orton wins the Elimination Chamber and is going to WrestleMania against Drew McIntyre. Our thoughts on Randy Orton winning the Chamber?
I'm cool with him winning. He could win. He shouldn't beat Drew, though. No, let this run. Let this thing.
Yeah. I'm okay with Drew McIntyre having a lengthy title reign. Yeah, I'm okay with him having a lengthy title reign. I'm okay with it.
Like, if here's the thing, if Orton wins, fine, 15th, he got it, cool. I'm not gonna be mad. But for longevity,
yeah,
you keep
give
Drew
some steam
as the champion.
Yeah, keep him hot. Keep some steam for
2028.
Ooh, should we give him that long?
Yeah.
Make him a big deal.
Give him a long, lengthy run and just keep throwing stuff at him. Think of this. Everybody Drew has beef with, it's been entertaining. Has it not been?
It has. That is.
He's good.
He is good. That's true. That is true. He is a very entertaining. Okay, and you know what? His championship reign, whether he's doing stuff he's out there, he's active, and he's
right.
You know, he's doing things like making sure Cody Rhodes doesn't get another shot at him, which is the best. Which is the best. So yeah, Randy Orton wins your Elimination Chamber. That is your winner. So it's now set for Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton at WrestleMania. So there's your match for that. So Elimination Chamber is molding WrestleMania a little bit. So that's a Elimination Chamber for us. So with that, we only really have one more thing to do on this show. Like I said, wasn't going to be a completely lengthy show, but the most important part is yet to come. And that most important part is the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcasts. It is from top to bottom, left to right, up, down, all around, the thing that you need in your life to survive. It is like water for chocolate. If you get that reference, if you know, you know. If you don't, Google it. It's AEW in a nutshell.
All right, I'm gonna get this one real quick. We're gonna start with AEW Dynamite. We had Jon Moxley defeating El Keon in the Continental Title Eliminator match. Moxley overpowering, took the win. Everything's good with that. Swerve Strickland cuts a promo in the ring saying he still is the most dangerous man in AEW and putting the entire roster on notice after attacking Kenny Omega the week before. Gabe Kidd defeated Orange Cassidy after a hard fight. Matt finished engaged Cassidy with a power drive. After the match, Kidd and Clark Connors attacked Cassidy until Darby Allin came out for the assist. Kevin Knight defeated Mansoor in a short match in the DDT and a UFO splash for the win. Knight then said he wants a future AEW World Title shot. MJF and Hangman Page had a contract segment to choose their Revolution match stipulations. MJF tried to rig with a coin flip, but it was overturned, and their AEW World Title match was officially made as a Texas Death Match, which should be awesome because Hangman does great in those.
Yes.
We had Babes of Wrath retain the AEW World Tag Team titles against Megan Bayne and Penelope Cruz after Lena Cross interferes in causing the disqualification. Brody King defeated Mark Davis in a physical match using his power and lariats to pin. Afterwards, King called out Swerve Strickland and challenges him to a fight. Jungle Jack Perry, the Young Bucks, and the Rascals defeat FTR in the Demand. An Anything Goes match filled with a bunch of artillery and tables. Perry wins. Perry gets the win by pinning Ricochet.
Sure.
Yeah.
It
was AEW. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Moving on to AEW Collision, we had MJF open the show about his revolutionary stipulations and refused to let the show continue. Kevin Knight confronts him, insults him, challenges him, leading MJF versus Kevin Knight at the AEW World Title being teased. You had the Death Riders defeat the Don Callis family. Yuta pins Romero after a fast-paced title team battle, which is stupid because Yuta can't wrestle. After the match, Takeshita and Jon Moxley brawled, escalating in the rivals. That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be a great match.
Yes, definitely. We had Ciampa beating up Jay Lethal. All right, whatever.
Damn.
After interference from Blake Christian and Lee Johnson failed, Tommaso Ciampa finished Lethal with the knee strike and the pin. The Brawling Birds beat Gypsy Mac and Tyra Rusum. Tyra.
It's cool.
W.
Yeah, it's cool.
We got this new thing, Protocata.
Yes.
Real anime-like.
Yeah.
Which is Okada and Kyle Fletcher.
I like this.
Beating Top Flight. Okada hit the Rainmaker and Fletcher finished Darius with the Brainbuster. Afterwards, Jet Speed confronted him, teasing a future title match. I'm sorry, Jet Speed, sit down. What we doing? Timeless Tony Storm's defeat Steel with a Storm Zero after surviving an upset attempt. After the match, Marina Shafir tried to attack Storm, but Storm fought her off and embarrassed Yuta because Yuta's useless. Chris Statlander, Thunder Rosa defeated Sisters of Sins. You also have Andrade beating Ishii. It's Ishii. Beating Tom. I'm calling him Tom from now on. His name is Tom. And a hard-hitting match event, winning with a finisher. After the match, Bandito confronted Andrade, setting up their match for Revolution, and that was AEW real quick in a nutshell for you.
Yeah, Revolution is shaping up to be something pretty entertaining, I think.
Yeah.
AEW
PLE pay-per-views are always.
Yeah, they're all never have a problem with those at all, ever. But yeah, that's going to wrap that up in a nutshell, and that's going to do it for us for the Bury the Booking podcast. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Follow us on the socials, and stick with us for next time. We'll see you then.